And we're back on the Mana Symbol channel. Just finished up a beautiful 5-0 with Grinding Reach. And now we're going to try Crusherbot BG's Lurrusless Mono White Hammer Time deck. So this is one of the more unusual builds of like a super stock deck that the player in question does fantastically well with. Now, it does have some unintuitive choices throughout, both in the main deck and the sideboard, and it is not... it's not going to be super easy to play, but it is, at its core, the powerful shell that Hammer Time's based on. So we've got the cards Sigarda's Aid and Puresteel Paladin, which allow us to equip Colossus Hammer to our creatures, Sigarda's Aid at flash speed, and Puresteel Paladin for free as long as we have Metalcraft. To wit, we have a bunch of artifacts in the deck. We also have Stoneforge Mystic to tutor any of our equipment, including hammers, but also this suite of artifacts. Now, this is a place where Crusherbot's list is a bit different from the stock list. He's also playing 4 copies of Steelshaper's Gift. So there are a lot more cheap ways to tutor both hammers and these other one of, or 2 of, in the case of Paradise Mantle, pieces of equipment. So, yeah, that's most of the things going on here. We've got Urza Saga in the mana base, as well as Inkmoth Nexus, which is one of the best threats in deck. So the equipment package and what violates the Lurrus clause is one of the things that we want to look at very carefully. So we've got Sword of Fire and Ice and Nettlecyst in the main deck. Nettlecyst is an equipment that's also a fairly significant threat a lot of the time. Sword of Fire and Ice just does, I guess, reasonable work in protecting you from stuff. It does seem pretty good against, blocking Murktide Regents. You just put this on a creature, and that deck is going to have a really hard time ever removing it. So that's a fact. We do have the Cranial Plating. A lot of the Lurrus versions are playing that card. And Paradise Mantle is very interesting. With Puresteel Paladin in play, Paradise Mantle can be moved around freely to all of your creatures, which gives you a really, really stupendous amount of mana sometimes. It's also a 0 mana artifact that you can play at flash speed with Sigarda's Aid to buff your constructs or draw a card with Puresteel Paladin. It also adds to your artifact count for Metalcraft. So it does a whole bunch of different things. And then we've got the standard Shadowspear. The sideboard also has a Sword of War and Peace and a Sword of Sinew and Steel. I really don't understand exactly what these are for, other than like Sinew and Steel could come in against like a lot of black-red decks, because giving your creature protection from black and red, seems okay. When it hits a player, you destroy up to 1 planeswalker and up to 1 artifact. I'm not 100% sure how good that bit's gonna be. Yeah, it kills Saga tokens, it kills Brennan Sixes, but I don't know if you're supposed to bring this thing against like other Planeswalker decks, like blue-white has Planeswalkers. Yeah, it's very slow. And giving yourself protection from their removal spells is nice in theory, but they play things like Cool Against Command and Abrupt Decay, which can destroy the sword. Now, that doesn't mean they have to have the sword. War and Peace, on the other hand, now this card is a very fast clock. It does allow you to gain life, and protection for red and white is a really big deal, as we know from Phyrexian Crusader. Protection from red and white is protection from Solitude and Fury, which is a pretty big deal. Silence is great for punching through against control decks. It's kind of like Veil of Summer. You can also use it against Cascade decks. In response to their Cascade spell, they won't be able to play the card they flip into. There's a few other decks where this has some utility. And then we've got Thin Ice as removal, Seal of Cleansing as a repeatable way to disenchant, Pithing Needle as part of our Saga thing. Defense Grid. Now, this is really good against decks that are playing just a huge amount of removal, since it costs them 3 more to cast spells on your turn, which means that you can go for your kills with a reasonable amount of sureness that they're not going to be able to interact with you very well. So I am not a hammer expert by any means. I like Hammer Time a lot. I haven't put in a lot of reps on it. This is a very unique version. I'm not sure we're going to do well with it, but I'm excited to learn a bit more about it. So I've been very happily watching this from the sidelines for a minute, and it's going to be fun to get on board with it. Also, see if I can figure out this soundboard thing. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Huh. I wonder if I... Nope. That didn't work. Nope. All right. Okay. All right. Well, if I draw a land, I'd be okay. Yeah, this is a 7. They're on the play. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's definitely not great, but I'm gonna keep it because it's got Sigarda's Aid, 2 good pieces of equipment, and Esper Sentinel. Yeah, Sentinel is like, it's like 50-50 on probably drawing us a card here. All right, so we basically drew what we needed there. Play out Esper Sentinel. Let's keep the other card back for now. Against Urian could be the deck, the Urian deck. Savvy Triumph. Okay, this is probably Reanimator. Urian Reanimator. This deck's pretty popular right now. So let's put him under the gun right now. So if they have a turn 2 Archon, I don't have a hammer yet, so that's going to be problematic. It seems to be more. I've run into it like twice in the last 2 days. So yeah, I ran into it in one of my blue-white whir lists, one of my blue-white Urza mid-range lists, the Paradoxical Dollhouse, and I ran into it last league, I think. Yeah, last league on Grinding Breach. So it's all over. Faithful Mending. Yep. All right. Another land. Sweet. Love that for me. There's the Archon. We did, Jiggy. We did. And I am a proud. Yeah, you should watch the replay when you have time. I think you'll be pretty proud of me. The sideboarding in some places, what you have in the notes is that I'm supposed to bring in like Mog Salvage. You're 31st place. The one on Stream Decker. Okay, they don't have the Archon this turn. This is really big. That said, I want to try a blue-white focus version of Breach without Monkey. And with Esper Sentinel and Ingenious Smith. I don't think it'll end up being as good. Like, obviously, you've done a huge amount of work to get it where it is. I'm just interested. So let's go Saga, because it's really powerful. I think we put the sword on the Thopter, And the reasoning being that they already want to kill my Sentinel. If they have a Solitude, they're going to have to pick now between which thing they get to remove of the two things they want to remove. It's possible this is just like, obviously the power boost on the Sentinel means that it's more likely to draw me a card each time, but I think this is fine. We have flooded like the Nile this game. Have I drawn a single card? I drew a Saga. The Saga is the only non-land, and it is land, that I've drawn. Yeah, well, I mean, Jake, I saw a Jeskai version that was playing like 2 Esper Sentinels, which was like, I think they're trying to do the right thing that I kind of believe in, but okay, it's over. Non-land land. I mean, it is a land. It's just also an enchantment. It's all like, it's Saga is a lot more than a land, right? Hammer time. When your opponent doesn't do anything, it might just be the easiest thing ever. Landless non-land land. If the landless non-land land you draw, whoa. They've got 2 Archons in their graveyard now. 2. Grief me. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we won't get the kill. The ultimate name for that Vija is Cave Dan's Phoenix List Phoenix List. Phoenix List is the perfect name. Yeah, it was a pretty good grief, huh? Or I should have played the clearing. That's okay. So we had non-lands. I know we had exactly the number. But they're down to 2 cards in hand, right? Like, I'm really not worried anymore. I'm just going upstairs with this. I don't want to kill their grief. Gain the life. Oh, and deal the extra 1 damage. Yeah, I should have done. When they ephemerate, I'm going to put the Shadowspear on the Sentinel. Are they going to... What did they do this for? Why would they shot... They're ephemerating now? Why? I mean, sure. Okay, I'm going to put this on now so that when they cast either of the ephemerates on their upkeep, then they have to pay 2. Is Dan still dominating Pioneer? I mean, when he plays it, yeah. He seems to be doing consistently very well with that. So they're on 1 card in hand. They have 2 ephemerates coming off of Suspend, neither of which matter at all. And I also have a Construct here and another Hammer. Or finally getting a first Hammer into play. I don't think they could possibly come back from this, even with an Archon. Flashback Faithful Mending. Deal. It's a good thing Saga's like a spell, huh? When's the next PT? Early December? It's in like a week. They finally find the Persist? It won't matter, but maybe they finally found it. Nope. 80 card Reanimator, huh? More of a scam than Scammer Time? I'm going to put it on the Sentinel. And then if they kill this, I just move the Shadowspear on the Construct and they're dead no matter what. I mean, they really didn't play any Magic that game, so I'm not gonna say like we did great because of anything. They are a Solitude deck, so I think I want Sword of War and Peace. Yeah, it's really close. I don't really think I want that. Yeah, you can usually learn Standard fairly quickly. Okay, so what do I not need here? Probably Shadowspear. Probably... Sword of Fire and Ice. Because they have Muldrifter. I just have no idea what you're supposed to shave on here. I guess Memnites and Ornithopters a lot of the time. Paradise Mantle. And one of each of these goobers. But we don't actually have that many artifacts to get Metalcraft going. I don't think cutting the Cranial Plating is correct, but it's a banger and you know it, Squirmit. Hashtag selfie is... It's a banger and you know it. And I will not accept your slander.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush
well, I don't have any white mana, but would I have Rest in Peace and Sigarda's Aid?
A shiny new donkey for
and
whoever
Sentinel.
brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
They're on a grief deck. I kind of want stable mana more than I want this kind of stuff. I guess we have... How many Springleaf Drums? 0 Springleaf Drum. That's really interesting. I guess we have Paradise Mantle instead, huh? And then 22 minus 8, 14 white sources. How fast do I need to draw one? Preferably by turn 2. Alright, let's shove that. Alright, we'll keep this one. that is unusual. Turn 2 Rest in Peace, exiled nothing. That cannot happen all that often. They're attacking me. How dare you? Steam Vents, sure. Oh, they're gonna have Wandering Mind? Ho! Well, that That was something. Boom, bing, 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 bing. Yeah. Double kill. All right. Inkmoth Puresteel Hammer, I think is the place to be here. We 5-0'd meta. We 5-0'd. I think I'm supposed to play the Saga instead of the Nexus, but it's like if they get an Archon, then I lose my Paladin. Also playing Paladin this turn, I probably lose the Paladin. I'm supposed to play the Inkmoth. I'm like fairly certain of it. Good draw. Not a great draw, but a good draw. All right. So they're dead on board. So they do need to do something. They're not dead on board. I need to play another artifact. But I obviously should be able to. Ooh. Huh. Also, I don't have enough mana to fly the Inkmoth. Also, they might have Solitude in hand. Yeah, they sack to draw. Did they find a land or not? Yep. Ending the hammer. All right, deal. So I still have a Paradise Mantle. I think Saga Steelshapers for Paradise Mantle. Paradise Mantle equipped to Puresteel. Play the sword. Well, I don't have enough artifacts to get the Inkmoth attacking with the hammer. I just don't. There's no way I can do that this turn. Does sword deal it? A sword deals the damage, but this won't get me through Muldrifter. I just want to get it equipped to the Paladin because they'll feel that they need to counter that. And the way to do that is play the sword, Steelshapers for Paradise Mantle, Paradise Mantle equip, animate Inkmoth, then equip. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. But if they're gonna kill this, I want them to do it now. Which, if they have a Solitude, it's like really easy for them to do it here. They didn't. Okay, that's good for me. So we go Steelshapers for Paradise Mantle. Mantle. Draw a card. Oh, I can't animate the... I screwed this up. Fun. All right, pass the turn. I needed to do the mantle earlier in the sequence. Yeah. I think. Would it work? I don't think it would. That's okay. Not going to worry about it. Paradise Mantle? Paradise Mantle? I feel that. So it's sort of Fire and Ice gets this through against the Muldrifter. It's kind of funny. So it's not worth losing a token on this turn. So let's just play the rest in peace. Yeah. Like, they don't have anywhere near enough pressure to make me feel like I need to lose my Saga tokens. Sure. Ending. Okay, so they found... Yep. Okay, both rest in pieces are down. I don't, Shauna. What is the difference between Soviet children and American children? I'm afraid I don't understand. So if I attempt to equip this here, if they have an Ephemerate, they fire that off. Then they kill my other construct on the upkeep. I take 4. Yeah, this hand has really not come together so far. Unless I find... Well, let's see. Oh! Well, that was unexpected. I don't know. Mostly kill you? Okay. Gain 3, whack you for 4. Okay, then. Proceed. That was not expected. I feel like every time I play against this 4-color reanimator deck, this is kind of how the games go. They just like flop around and aren't able to put like something good enough together. Worker and Parasite is my favorite Soviet cartoon. Yeah, me too. And now, Soviet Russia's favorite cat and mouse duo, Worker and Parasite. Ich mach it with milk. Wait, he bats the sword. All right. Well, thank you. I take some pride in my voice acting work. Oh. I could probably get it better if I actually did it more often. That's not a voice I normally do. Damn! Alright then. Jesus. This is gonna be tough. If they have the Ephemerate, I'm just doomed. Yeah. Does Fire Ice do better for me if it connects? No. Inkmoth does nothing for me here. I can't draw an extra card in any way. Well, I could Silent Clearing. I guess if I hit Sigarda's Aid. Yeah. Technically, that's... So I have to get on the defensive here. I'm getting hit in the air for 4. So it's not lethal. Let's get some more bodies. It's okay, Natuver. Like, that's true with every deck, right? Like, everyone always wants it to be easy. Second Solitude. Okay, that... If they have the Ephemerate, it's just over. Okay, so it's not relevant to... It's not over yet. Why would they... I feel like they're just putting themselves in a position where they could actually lose. Unless there's just more that I don't know about that they're just going to do it now. No, not yet. I just take this, because I'm at 8 now. Okay. Unproven but cool brews have a particular lure, though. Well, I think the thing with Spike is, though, he just, like, consistently proves them every time he plays them, so it's like... It's not like any of his brews are ever like, I can't believe it was good enough. It's like, oh yeah, you can. He just showed you. Okay, so that's not a Sigarda's Aid. I can't get War and Peace equipped. I can't get the hammers equipped. I don't need 2 Inkmoths in one turn. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Am I short of mana? I am short of mana. Shit, I'm short exactly 1 mana. Memnite doesn't help. It's mana neutral. Damn, so close. Just swing the hammer. It doesn't... I'm dead. It doesn't matter that I can get in with the hammer. Oh, sorry about a Gaboosh. I can't hear the No, I can't make this fly again. And they'll see it coming. So we just go game 3 here. I can't do it, Mord. I'm short of mana. No, I can't swing first. They have a time cop, guys. Like there's no. Yeah, it's Mantle, which mostly so far has been not good. It is. No work. We did flood on a bunch of stuff we didn't need in that game, so I'm not gonna be I'm not actually gonna be upset about it here. I do think maybe we should have silence in this matchup. So like Relic and Rest in Peace. I have not updated the deck list. Thank you. Sorry. Apologies. What's defense grid for if not control? Yeah, I guess I just don't know how to sideboard this, Shauna. That's what's defeating me. It's like there must be some of the core cards in the deck that you're supposed to cut, and I just don't know which ones. Like, and they're not really control, are they? Or would you consider like what they're playing to be control deck? I wouldn't consider Reanimator usually as a control deck, but looking at it now, maybe. I I can't do that for every deck that I want to play. I do want to get like I would love to have access to Crusherbot's Patreon decklist thing, but please do not like go out and do that. It's just like it is, but I'm also like even with regular Hammer time, like it's not like I'm good at knowing how to sideboard. Like this is just a matchup where it's like I feel there's just so much stuff that I this is Toxic Chain. This is Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, covered by Pomplamoose. I just have no idea how you can sideboard for this. Can't cut creatures. Probably aid. Yeah, or Steelshaper's Gifts, or some more of the equipment. But I'm already kind of as low as I feel like I could go on it. Yeah, gift. I think gift is what you'd cut. Cut lands. Like we did get flooded on equipment last game because of that. Maybe we just cut more for the defense grids. Mantle's just horrible. I mean, I've seen it be insane. Get the Memnite in? I don't want the Memnite in. Okay, this hand is nuts. Do I play the aid out first? So if they have a prismatic ending, they jam it into the aid? Yeah, I think so. Because I still have the paladin. So I've got plenty of ways for stuff to get equipped. So I don't need to worry about them prismatic ending the aid here. I think you always start on Sentinel. Well, they don't have any 1-mana plays other than prismatic ending. So that was my logic. And I have another equipper. And now my Rest in Peace is like more guaranteed to stick for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, John B. I mean, it's certainly... This game is going to be we never find a piece of equipment, right? After the other one where we just flooded. Stony, huh? That's an interesting choice. I don't think this card is very good against Hammer Time. Why? What? Why? I mean, deal. Can't activate Sentinel. You're not wrong. So, Construct or Puresteel this turn? I think Construct is better, right? Correct. Yeah, we can't double fly the Nexus. Good to point out. If I play the Paladin this turn, I draw a card if I get a hammer. But am I getting a hammer? We can't equip with Puresteel. We can get things equipped with Sigarda's Aid. Yeah, we have to find another Sigarda's Aid. Yeah. I think I can't waste the Construct tokens right now. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going with the Saga show here. So if we have two Stony Silences, do they cancel each other? Yeah, ours would cancel theirs, but I didn't board mine in, so it's the problem with that. Which obviously was a punt. So they're gonna go Solitude Femme right now. Nope. Wear Tear. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can kill my recipes. That's fine. Go nuts, opponent. It's fine. Should have left up the white probably. Just get a Memnite. Yeah. Yeah, Memnites. Clearing. Rip and rip it, baby. And I know they're playing Damn, so I want to sandbag a little bit anyway. Feeling an extremely strong urge to play some Amulet lately. Let me show you something. Where's my cart? They're so cheap. They're so cheap. And they're beautiful. Okay. No, that's Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars. Can I mail you some? I guess. Yeah, probably. You message me on Twitch. I'll have my people call your people. Uh-oh. Here comes the wrath. Yep. I'll draw a card. All right. Oh. Apparently Newfoundland has become an island. Always was? Is my only response to that? You're right in the hand. Okay, that feels good. Okay. That's right. So are they playing a 4/5 Sky Noodle blocker that does nothing else? I guess it's going to be kind of annoying for me. Probably should have fetched the Nettlecyst with Stoneforge. I was just looking to draw more so I could find the Sigarda's Aid. Although I guess I don't have a hammer right now anyway, so. Alright. Yeah, they literally can't flicker anything for value here. Yikes. Yikes. Ha! Well. Yeah. Do I want to just spew a silence on their upkeep? It's just not going to matter if they have like a Solitude. Make 2 Nexus, right click attack all, I guess. I think it's actually right to do this. I don't want to attack with the Sentinel, but like it's probably not going to draw me more cards because they already got 5 mana. Block the Puresteel. No, that's fine. It's actually probably better for me. Stony. Did we even have an out for Stony? No. Oh, we do. I just didn't bring it in. Mending is rough here? Is it? Alright, well this gets me Nettlecyst. Nettlecyst is a big deal. So if they have Solitude and I put the Nettlecyst in, they can just get it now. But I don't have any way to give it haste. The question is it worth doing? Probably. I guess if I wait until next turn, I could go Silence into the Nettlecyst. But that doesn't get through the Urian. But it's kind of the best plan I have at the moment. No, I know. On the oh yeah. So I need more mana. Is making them play Solitude here like any value? Not really. Compared to having the Nettlecyst in case I draw Sigarda's Aid. That's a good draw. Yeah, so we just play this now, and if they Solitude on their turn, at least I got to draw a card. I would like to find Sigarda's Aid. Well, I guess I don't have a hammer right now, so it's not really super relevant. I want to put them to 5 here. Is it relevant? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, because I don't want to get damned. If I get damned, I at least want to get these 2 points of damage. Sure. Sorry, Kookie. When the song queue is open, it won't scan. This is Release the Kraken by NSP. Ninja Sex Party. Persist goes to hand. Not relevant. So I have an 8/8 Germ right now. So if I attack with all, Wandering Mind goes on this, Urian blocks the Puresteel. And they take 2? Is it relevant? No, we just attack with the Germ. The Germ womps their entire board. Yeah. I can make sure I know what's going on by casting Silence before I attack, because they could pitch for Solitude right now. I'm not going to worry about it. Probably just chump. They double block, they get blown out. Really? So they have Ephemerate in hand. Okay, I see. Fetch. Pitch for Solitude? Oh! Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, okay. That's annoying. Yeah, it's no... There's no way I'm supposed to blow it here. Let's see what they grab off this. And then they get another one on their upkeep. I guess I could silence on their upkeep this turn. I will, actually, in response to the rebound. Especially because they drew Damn. Put your triggered ability on the stack. Good. There we go. Oops, I falled over. Yeah, it's a good song. I think attacking with one more SFM was free. I mean, probably. Because then it trades with Wandering Mind, and that's something I want? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So they got Damn for next turn. I can silence if I sack this first. So I just want to play... Spike does it, so I think everyone's on it. So this puts them to 3. Is that relevant at all? Especially because I'm about to get damned. So I probably should have just played my equipment before combat and attack with the Puresteel as well. Yes, yeah, well, and Stony just, like, it's not bad against Hammer Time. Keep 1 SFM for draws, maybe. Okay, this is fine. Wait, I can silence them again on their upkeep. And then their number of outs is much more limited. That's the plan. And we have lethal next turn around the Urian. So they could have Solitude. They could have, you know, lots of good stuff here. Yeah. But at least I don't get damned, so I can jam out some of my equipment and see what happens. Tempo silence. I don't like it, but like what this game is not like. I can't find a freaking Sigarda's aid to save my life, so it's like I really don't have a lot of options. Like, I'm just getting squeezed out. I don't even know if they need to cast the Dam anymore. It's like, not particularly appealing for them to do so. But I don't really have any more moves I can make. Age should find you. Hope so. Like, we're down to 28 cards in library. I haven't found another aid. So I guess the one I lost on turn 1 was, you know, absolutely disastrous. They can hardcast Archon now. Yeah, it's probably over. They don't have a Teferi, so if they don't leave back 2 flying blockers, we can get them with the 2 Inkmoths, or even with the Ornithopter. So we still have time to top deck 8 and win. They didn't attack. I have 3 flying attackers. I'll play out the second Thopter or third Thopter this turn. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, I can still do it. No, I won't have enough attackers this turn. Play Thopter, they attack, they take the hammer. So they take the Sentinel. Then I draw 2 before the next turn. Yeah. Play the Sentinel. Yeah, I can't play the Sentinel. But they're gonna have so much mana they'll be able to Solitude through my defense grid anyway, so I don't think we can do this anymore realistically. It's just we just didn't draw what we needed for too long. There's second Archon. That's a Muldrifter. Oh, it's another flyer. I have enough flyers for now. I have 4? Yeah. 4v2. That's fine. They're at exactly 10. All right. But now they can't play a spell on my turn, so it's like all in on finding this Sigarda's Aid. Also, Paladin? What? For what? The Paladin can't be relevant, right? How is Paladin relevant? It can attack. They're at 10. Oh, you mean if I find the aid? Yeah, but they have a blocker on the ground that has lifelink. I have 1 creature on the ground. They have 1 creature on the ground with lifelink, so it's not relevant. It just doesn't matter. It's yeah. I think we're dead because we couldn't find the aid. That's really annoying. I feel like the problem was I mis-sideboarded, but I just can't tell. Play the Thopter? Well, I need something to discard that isn't the hammer. Like, I don't understand this suggestion. I don't think that works. Right? They have another Archon. Yeah, we're just dead. Unfortunate. That's okay. I think that's just a combination of having no idea how to sideboard with this deck against that deck, combined with some bad luck. That's rough. Oh, thanks for the Prime sub, Tartan Scarf, and thanks for the follow, Juju 7600. Yeah. So that was a bit of a tough one. They had a lot of pitch elementals that make things difficult. Yeah, but Carrion, I'm pretty sure that this specific deck is meant to be fantastic against that. It's just that you need to know how. You need to know what you're doing with it. It's not... you're right, but like as a control player, like the Crusherbot version is actually quite frightening because of things like silence, because of things like defense grid. But I also don't know if our opponent's deck is considered control. Like it's I think it's a control deck. It's kind of control-ish. Like obviously they were able to beat the Rest in Peace by having like beat by being a less all-in kind of combo deck. I don't know El Nico Dagon because the thing is, like, that's what most people are doing, but that's not what Crusherbot does. I'm playing their deck, and they have fantastic results with it. I just don't actually know the logic. Like, I agree with you. Springleaf Jump generally seems to be better, and there are some standout moments um, for Paradise Mantle, but I'm not. I just don't know enough. Like that's why I'm doing this. Urian again. Opponent says hi, chat. Yeah, that's the kind of long and short of it, Ricardo. That I definitely agree with. Like Mantle with Paladin and a board full of nonsense, like you suddenly generate a lot of mana, and that mana could do a lot of good work for you. I just think going for turn 2 kill is not good anymore. I mean, that's 100% true. And I think that's one of the things that Hammer Time's really good at not doing. Yeah, exactly, Tony. It's like really sick. I think we grab sort of Fire and Ice here against Death and Taxes. Because I have a flyer, they don't. This could take their board apart really badly. Uh-oh. Wait, yeah, what did they get? I didn't actually pay attention. Oh, shoot. Well, that's a big guy. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to play our deck, and I kind of wasn't paying attention to what they had actually done so far. Okay, land was good. Not great, but good. They've done broken things? This isn't broken at all. It's fine, but it's not broken. Cauldron Complete's a very manageable card. Just search for Cauldron and they bounce out at you. That's not an option. This deck, correctly in my opinion, is not playing Cauldron Complete. Cauldron is not good in an absolute ton of matchups. Also, hey Pi, I see you there. So they probably have Skyclave Apparition or Flicker Wisp or some nonsense. That's fine. So I can't. I have no idea the correct way to play this. Like, so Flicker Wisp or Skyclave Apparition this turn into another one is just like lights out, basically. There's nothing I can do about that. I could put myself to 8 to equip the sword to Ornithopter, try to attack with it. It probably goes badly. It partially clears the path for next turn to go like fetch, hammer, hammer, swing. If that's the case, should I equip to something that isn't the Ornithopter? Because the Ornithopter is the only thing that can get through. I guess I have the Inkmoth. I think this is the only thing that makes sense. Time to get got by Skyclave Apparition or Flicker Wisp, y'all. Yep. Welcoming Vampire. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't see that one coming. Yep. That was unexpected. It's a good card. Now they play... Uh-oh. So I'm at 3? I'm at 1? So I have to block everything on the ground here. That's fine. I know, it's card draw. In white! What, really? It's more likely than you think. Shining Shoal to kill me? That's just stupid. At least we know that that's in their deck. All right. Shining Shoal to kill me. That was something else. I got nothing. Okay, I think I want these 4. Fire and Ice, probably not as good as War and Peace. Respect, opponent. Respect. Yeah. What did they pitch? Something that cost 7. I didn't pay attention. It's probably the land, the flip land. A lot of that game came down to being on the draw. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay. Unfortunately, I might have to go buy Crusherbot's Patreon to understand anything that's supposed to be going on here, because I just don't understand enough about Hammer. That's okay. I like the chance to learn. I almost definitely won't do that, but... Yeah, I guess. I think I'm going to sandbag the Sigarda's Aid and not just play it out on turn 1 to get exiled. I get to use my mana on 1 to Steelshapers instead. So we get to go turn 2 Stoneforge, turn 3 start cranking out the lads. Get the sword? Yeah, I think so. They do have plenty of ways to remove the sword in theory, but Manriki Gusari. Fair enough. I mean, they're a Solitude deck. Let's just make tokens for now, I guess. I know I could play the aid and force them to Solitude now if they have it. So we could just like go make them have it, but I just don't think that that's the right way to play this. Okay. So if I Pithing Needle Stoneforge, by the way, they won't be able to activate that. Which is pretty cool. So I have 2 attackers, and I don't think it matters, actually. I might Pithing Needle to Stoneforge, but probably not. It's probably smarter to Pithing Needle the Gusari anyway. Because then they won't be able to move it. Yeah, actually, definitely. I need to pump my construct by 1. It doesn't stop them from killing an equipment once, but it will stop them from re-equipping it. So I think I play out one of these hammers to make this a 4/4. So I can get pressuring them like this. If they block and kill the equipment, then they lose their Stoneforge. It's fine if they want to do that. But now they can't just block and have my construct bounce because they have a 2/4. No, I shouldn't name Stoneforge. I should name Stoneforge Mystic if my goal was to stop them from killing one piece of equipment. But my goal is not to stop them from killing one piece of equipment. It's to stop them from killing 3 or 4 or 5 pieces of equipment over. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but it's like, look at what's happening in this game right now. Like, now I get to do this. And this. No, oh, it doesn't unequip it. Huh. I don't know why I thought the Manriki Gusari through itself. Okay. Cauldra. Yeah, wasn't expecting that one. All right, so if they've got a Solitude, maybe I kill them here, though. If this works, this is going to be really cool. Yeah. Target. Snap on. Go, Sword of War and Peace. Go. Shining Shoal. Okay. So what does it do? The next X that they would deal is dealt to me. But they didn't block all of it. Oh, it stops the aid for the hammer. Ugh. That's funny. Things I did not expect. Okay, well. We're still okay. Kind of. Whoops. Well, that was kind of funny. Yeah, pro white, huh? It's the Knight of whatever instead of Knight of Malice problem happening there. Uriah into hand, okay. Whoops. Yeah, naming Stoneforge. But, like, they have other creatures now. So, like, I stand by my decision at the time. But I'm still learning, so I'm not trying to be an authority here. So equip the sword to the flyer. Attack with Thopter. If they don't kill it, I'll put in the... Draw? Yes. Yeah, I have mana for that. We do not have a Sword of Light and Shadow. It wouldn't matter if we did. There's a Manriki Gusari in play. No, we don't have Feast of Famine either. I have to manually move it. No, yeah, okay. I didn't have mana to do all the things I wanted to do. That draw was kind of bad. This just kills equipment every turn now. What a punt. The Shining Shoal kind of beat me up. How the hell do I play this now? Yeah, generic worldwide Quincy. That's where I always think of it from too. It wasn't a punt. No, it was a punt. I made two distinct punts. One, I assumed that they would just have other creatures to equip their Minriki Gusari to very easily. And two, I thought that it unequipped when it activated because there is some other equipment in some of those sets that do that. And three, I didn't catch the sword providing pro white was going to block the Sigarda's aid. Yeah, maybe playing the hammer was wrong too. Well, it was, of course, because of the exact same thing that I already mentioned, which is it doesn't unequip this when you activate it. I don't know what equipment I was thinking of. Shuriken? Well, it's not just Shuriken, but yeah, maybe. But like, I'm losing a like match against the deck that's like kind of built for the mirror in terms of interaction. SOM for hammer, attack with Ornithopter, make them Gusari the hammer. But that doesn't get me anywhere. That doesn't get me anywhere. They just kill it and then they reset and they, you know. Yeah, I think it's maybe only Shuriken. Yeah, Heartseeker as well. I just thought Menriki Gusari is one of them for whatever reason. Like it honestly doesn't have to make any sense, I guess. Ugh. I don't know how to win this now. I mean, I got a lot of cards out of them. I got them to 2-for-1 themselves twice, kind of, but it's just not going to end up mattering. I don't know. I guess when the Saga pops, I get another hammer, and I have a hammer in my hand. They're not low enough, but maybe we can go wide. Maybe we can go wide. I wish I had a Sky Noodle right now. Does that change anything? Not really. Well, maybe it does. For next turn. Really depends on what they attack with here. Yeah, Puresteel would have been amazing at any point. Jen and I don't know if you're trying to be funny. This is a Canadian song. This killed me with a fucking Force of Virtue? Hardcast? Good lord. Well, I horribly punted that, so I guess that's on me. What did we name with Needle? Menriki Gusari. So that they couldn't re-equip it after they used it, which I thought unequipped the Gusari. It's just like that was either a really excellent joke that wasn't really funny, or like a really funny thing to say because what, we were against like 80 card taxes featuring Shining Shoal for whatever reason. It was pretty cool. Like it's definitely like well situated against part of the metagame. Oh, it's you, Offbeat Hero. What? There's nothing to be sorry about, dude. I had no idea what I was doing. I completely crushed myself in that game for two reasons. One, I missed that Sword of War and Peace giving pro white to my creature was going to stop the hammer from equipping it. And two, I thought Menriki Gusari unequipped every time you used it. So I was like, well, they'll get to kill one equipment with it, but they won't get to do it again. And it doesn't do that. It's never done that. So I don't know what to tell anyone. Why would I read the card that's in front of me? No, it's not weird that it gives the ability to the creature. There's a ton of old cards that do that, and I know most of the ones that do. Like, for example, the swords are the thing that deals damage. And if a sword is equipped to an opponent's like if I steal a sword equipped to an opponent's creature, I control the triggers. Like, I know a lot of the weird ones, but Menriki Gusari is just not one that I've ever had to deal with because I've never really played a lot of Hammer Time, and it even with Hammer Time it doesn't come up that often. But it was a sick, dude. There's like, do not apologize for playing the deck you were playing. That was fantastic. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I get it. That's not, you're not playing memes. Like, I think that deck is fine. If you're gonna play 80 card taxes, that's a fine way to do it. Like, you're gonna get a lot of people a lot of different ways, and you're trying out new cards with the welcoming vampire. It was sweet. If I was gonna lose, the real problem is I lost this first one against 4-color Reanimator 2. Like, and it was from like just having no idea how to sideboard. So at least I've punted in both sideboarding and gameplay now. All right, I guess we'll keep this. Oh no. Okay, good. At least I haven't missed lethal yet. I had a sick line to lethal that blew out the Solitude so badly, but I didn't realize that it was going to stop the hammer from getting equipped. And then, of course, they also had Shining Troll. It's always Enchantress? There isn't. There isn't always Enchantress. So we found another Dredge player, huh? Nothing yet. One more. Mill 2. Fuck! How did they... Ugh. That was the last like Dredge for 2. Carrion, I've played like 3 leagues of Enchantress like just like this week. Like Dredge is stinky? Yeah, a little bit. If I could ever find a land, it might be pretty easy. You're a troll? I don't do well with trolls. 5-color Saga or bust? Maybe we'll play that after this. Don't die? I mean, that's the plan. But, like, at this point, I don't have an awful lot of control over that. No, you don't troll, Shana. You shitpost. Which, in my mind, there's a difference. Don't ask me what it is. I have no idea. Well, they might have them, Carrion. Sometimes they got unlucky. Dredge players, unlucky? More likely than you think. Geez, seriously? This is why I'm going to lose? Come on, man. Two more prize amalgams, fuck. And the Silver Smote. Yeah, see, they're playing Silver Smote. They got it all. Yeah, just dead. Stupid. I guess technically I have a bunch of Memnites to chump block with this turn. We play the Aid now. Not actually dead. But it's just really stupid. It's been a really stupid draw. They have Conflag and 6 cards in hand? Never mind. We're dead. I forgot. I didn't look. Yeah. Well, that was incredibly dumb and pointless. All right. This has got to be pretty straightforward sideboarding, right? Their flyers are blue, so let's keep the Sword of Fire and Ice. Don't need Nettlecyst. Probably don't need Plating. I mean, yeah, or at least we're not facing 5 red-black decks in a row. Honestly, I'll take it. I'll take the variety in the way we've been losing. I really will. Like, I don't mind at all having variety in the way I'm losing, at least. So this gets me Grave Hate on 3, but I have literally no creatures? Yeah, no. This gets me Grave Hate on 3, but I have some number of creatures.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Well, actually, Shauna, I would push back on. Hey, Agent 56K. I would push back on the concept that, or the idea there that you said sacrifices consistency. There's 4 Steelshaper's gifts in this deck. I think actually it might have a higher level of consistency, if anything. Now, I don't know that the consistency you're getting is the consistency you want, but you know, I'm just trying to explore this without taking without the handout information from the person that did it. Now, that's obviously incredibly unwise, but I think the version of Hammer Time I want to play next would be I was supposed to play Saga there, right? Probably not. I want to play with Lurrus and with 4 Ingenious Smith, 3 or 4 Ingenious Smith. I think those versions are probably like the easiest place to start. I guess Melted Ice Cream counts as consistency. Oh, I was supposed to play the Thopter this turn. This is a really big mistake because I might not be able to get through with the sword next turn, even if I can get it equipped. Yeah, that's just me being stupid. The Bob version is just crazy. I played the Bob version and I wasn't really impressed, and I haven't really been impressed from the other side of the table so much, but it's probably good against decks that I'm not playing. Oh, wow. That was really unexpected. I also could have blocked a point of damage by having the Thopter there. Ending my Paladin, jeez. Well. Sometimes lucky. Oh, they have a Grudge in the graveyard. Fuck. Jeez. Man. This has been so... This league, man. This league. Ugh. Sometimes you just can't get anything going. It's their sideboard tech, Disco Shark. Some of their sideboard tech. Gaze, sure. They just put nothing in their graveyard? Oh, that was the trigger from City of Brass resolving. Okay, so they got a Thug. Yeah, I mean, I only looked at the dredge list today, Disco Shark, because Sodek was playing it, and Spike was mentioning that there were a bunch of people in leagues playing it because Sodek said dredge is good, basically, and seems to be the case. So the flashback on Grudge is 1 mana. I have 1, 2, 3 artifacts at most. So we're going to make the token, but we're not going to block. And realistically, I don't think that they can Ancient Grudge here because I could get a hammer on the next upkeep. Is the Paradise Mantle board? So it would let me get 2 more draws. Plus the draw off the mantle. Alright, let's try it out. Get Relic? Oh, my bad. I forgot I could do that. Sorry, I'm bad at this deck. I like what the Relic is not like it's not like I can I don't know. I don't know if that actually makes any sense. Okay, so now I have 2 5/5s on the ground. So we can start blocking the price amalgam. There's a good chance we just die anyway, but like I don't think Relic was gonna help us too much. But I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I don't know the deck I'm playing and like well enough, and they have Dark Blast. Oh, they do have Dark Blast. Fuck, I missed them. We've been flooding a lot. I don't know. Like I have had some really atrocious draws. I've also been like just like nailed with stuff a bunch. Like this is the problem with Hammer for me to play it, that I like one of the reasons that I didn't ever want to play Hammer that much in the metagame right now is just like everyone's super prepared for it. So it's like there's like no percentage points that you get for playing Hammer. You have to play it like exceptionally well to have like a reasonable record with it right now, I assume. Which is fine. Like I'm happy to learn and I'm happy to get beat up along the way. But like it does mean leagues like this are gonna happen. Discards Thug, Stinkweed, and Creeping Chill. So they're milling at least 14. Didn't get much for it though. Thanks, Visha. Yeah, that's a good plan. Man, if I had the sword here too, it would like really do good work. Funnily enough, they really can't attack very well right now. More interesting deck too? What? I think Hammer's really interesting. For many of these games, I have like had a really hard time knowing what I've been supposed to do at most points, and I think that that's not an unusual situation for Hammer time. I think it's like I really don't understand sometimes people having stigma about decks. Sometimes they're just so nonsensical. I've played creativity so much, and I like it is an interesting deck, but like at this point, it's like I've run into most of the situations you're gonna run into. So I'm not saying I won't play it more. I'm just saying like it's the deck I usually play to be competitive, but you just think creativity is more interesting. That's fair. So can I go to 2 here? It's far as I can see from their graveyard, yes. Oh, I don't have to go to 2. My bad. We're going to 4. Wait, I don't have to do this now. Prized Amalgam. Do I have the kill here? I think I do. I just get Shadowspear. Let me close. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trample damage. Could it? Oh, that'll do it. I'm a laser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Got him. All right. Hammer smash. So why don't you kill me crazy with the cheese whiz? Yeah, I really like a generic Worldwide Quincy. This is a Loser by the Cleverleys. So is this Saga on 1? Yeah, I think so, because we can play Thopter and Paradise Mantle. Okay. What do I play for the National Championship? I don't know, dude. Like, I'd play Creativity, but you know me, like, that's what I play. Which one? Generic Worldwide Quincy? Yeah, Infernal Machines. And the better one is Brooklyn Babylon, I think. The first one's in Infernal Machines. Brooklyn Babylon is like a concept album that I think is really good. I think it's a lot stronger. No, Shauna, you shouldn't be worried about the random decks. Random decks are not what Creativity needs to worry about. Creativity has no problem with random decks. Oh, yeah. I didn't love Infernal Machines either, Generic Worldwide Quincy. I'm pretty sure the one I recommended to you was Brooklyn Babylon. But it's the same artist. Same lead composer, different group. But that's the thing, Shauna. Like, everyone keeps saying, like, oh, these paper events, it's gonna be the Burn and Tron show. Ugh. Can't believe how these paper events are gonna be all Burn and Tron, and I have not once ever seen it happen. Never. It doesn't happen. I thought it would, but it does not. Yeah, there's a ton of Murktide. I would say very underrepresented is what's the name of it? Underrepresented has been Cascade decks. There's like no one's playing Cascade in paper. I swear. Just nada. Actually, it did, Shauna. They're just like not quite good enough. I guess that means it didn't, but like, I don't know. You're seeing a lot of rhinos? I never see them that much. Just an Archamoeba? That's fine. Was there an Ox in there? There's not. They have Wear Tear? Guess I'm about to find out. Nope. Hard cast Stinkweed Imp. You got it, opponent. Yeah, Rhinos is definitely like a reasonable free win deck. Like, to play it well is not easy. But I truly believe that about all the decks that I said about too. So I can attack with 2 constructs, lose one of them to the Stinkweed. The other one probably just gets chumped. Wait, 4-color Rhinos playing main deck Blood Moon? That's a new one. Just draw your basics. It's free. I guess I missed a point of damage here. I'm gonna go ahead and not worry about it. Conflag in the yard is troubling. I should have had a draw step stop. But 4-color Urian can play Abundant Growth, Shauna, and Renin 6. That really changes things in a way that that I think you're underselling. No, but it's not just about properly built. Like 4-color your Rhinos should not be playing main deck Blood Moon. Can it? Yeah, it can. It's not a good idea. Okay. That means we win now? Yeah. Oh, they're done. All right, whatever. I guess we call that one a freebie. So I think this is a bad keep because I don't have any way to get any of my equipment equipped ever. But I'm going for it. I suppose I definitely should have grabbed a hammer with the first one, since I have a Stoneforge to play next turn anyway. And if I draw Sigarda's Aid, putting the hammer on the Thopter might be super relevant. Yeah, it would have been, right? against Murktide. So if we draw 8 here, it's a significant punish. Didn't draw it though, so it's nice. So this gets sort of Fire Nice, for sure. Yeah, I agree, Vija. It's not really my style. In terms of how I normally end up playing Magic, but well, meowdy there, Radio John Murphy. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Badagaboosh with the Rat Gem. Yes, Rat Gem is quality Pog emote. Are you kidding, Mord? I found so much lethal today. So much. Did they just miss the land drop entirely? And they didn't flip the stupid monkey? Wow. This might be a little bit over. Equip. Okay. Attack. Trigger. Blocker, huh? Yeah. See, Mort, this is what blue-red normally does. If they're not doing like crazy Murktide crap, this is normal. This is what normal people experience. I don't know what's wrong with your leagues. I know, Mort. I'm saying. I know. I don't know why. Yeah, I know. So I don't. No, Radio John Murphy, it's not. But it is a really cool variation that does consistently well in the hands of exactly one player. So far, one player. Lurrus is easy to interact with. Yeah, but it's a free card. Like, it's a big deal. I don't know that this strategy is actually 100% like worth doing, but I do know that it's sweet, and I do know that I don't understand it. So I want to understand more about it. I mean, he's been doing that at the same time we had Modern Horizons 2 Badagaboosh. I don't know. I hear him saying like, "Oh, I would never play this without at least one more land or something like that." From time to time. So like, obviously the Fran command is like a bit of a meme, but all right. Quality keep and pray. Oh, really, opponent? Very well. I found your doom. Crappy chaff. All right. Let's draw both a second white source and a Paradise Mantle next turn. I want to drop both. They're not on one land again, are they? Oh my God. Mort. They gotta have Spell Pierce to survive here. It's gotta be Pierce. They clearly learned their lesson. Oh, they had it! Oh, good for them. Good for them. I mean, I'm still gonna deck them, but... Womp! Oh, poor Mord. What should I get for dinner? Ah, the eternal question. I have no idea, Mord. Smash. Yeah, food. Quality answer. Yes, I think you should purchase food and put it in your body. A braid. All right. All right. They're scrapping. Force negation. I just like that someone was like, "Oh, this version trades power consistency." I'm like, some power maybe, but consistency, I'm not sure. Consistency, I'm not sure. Not so sure about consistency. All right. 3-2 or 2-3, y'all. Two, two, one. Somehow we time out. Wow. It's Obosh, huh? No. Jeez, what is this crap? Alright, so going to 5. That's a pretty okay 5. The plating is just not going to help me. Maverick29, thanks for the follow 20 minutes ago. Apologize for that. My sub notifications about Lava Dart. You psycho. Very well. They're probably a Fury deck. Let's not jam everything out into it. Yeah, the mole might not treat us kind. I think I don't play this paladin until I find an equipment to draw a card with it. Yeah, I do red 7, and I'm glad we're not in that era anymore. Nothing, huh? Okay, well. Let's eat up another piece of removal. Yo! Really? Blood Moon? Spyro? Oh, Chandra. Okay. Nothing to do with the mana, huh? Oh, that's a draw. Huh. Neat. Triggers. Oh! And the land? Oh, close. So close. It's hammer time, baby! Womp! Current song is Give It To Me Baby by Rick James, Harry the Lizard Wizard. We're not actually on the song queue at the moment. Apologies for the lack of clarity. Alright, opponent is extremely dead. Unless they have main deck 1 mana destroy target artifact. The adventure creature is 2 mana as the creature, so it will be that. I don't think there's anything they're gonna have. Force of Vigor is even too. They're on Obosh. They can't have these cards that people want to suggest. If you're gonna meme, you have to meme with you gotta meme with cards that they actually could be playing. $23, yeah. This deck is so sweet. Moxel, thank you. Now they won't be able to cast it for free because I don't have an island. But you know, but you're thinking, and I like that. I don't know. Let's just throw all the swords in, huh? Let's play all the swords. It really doesn't seem like they all give pro red. Mog Salvage is in the format. It absolutely is. We played it in the last league. It is absolutely legal in Modern. It's in MH2. God damn. Just can't find functional hands. I guess the Blood Moon deck? I mean, we just gotta take the chance, I guess. Yeah, we literally 5-0'd with the Mog Salvage. Okay, I want to top deck. Okay, so they're playing this version. I want to top deck Paradise Mantle. Quicksilver Fountain. Definitely legal. Good draw. I continue to be on the board, Kaya, with Grinding Breach. Got trophy number 2 with Grinding Breach. So now I'm with 80 card, Urza, and then Grinding Breach. Those are my 2 trophies so far. It's not much, but I don't play a huge amount off stream, so. I had 2 4-1s with Paradoxical Dollhouse too. Oh no. Hardcast Fury. Yeah. I wasn't planning on it, Harry the Lizard Wizard, so I guess my answer is no. Like I would have had, if I had the opportunity, I don't think I would have done it. Because I needed the density of artifacts to eventually try to get this sword equipped. My plan was not to block. If woo. They ditch a Blood Moon. They just don't even care. Which is probably accurate. So I was not correct to board out the Memnite. Okay. Almost. So I can chump the Fury, take 6. Well, we'll see. And then my artifact count is high enough to get a sword equipped. Plus I can pick up Shadowspear. So in theory, we could end up playing through this. They're paying costs. Oh, never mind. We're dead. I needed them to have literally nothing, which they didn't. I'm happy mostly with the meme sideboarding. Yeah, okay. So quick final match here between Hammer Time and Obosh. Okay, that's a keep. So Obosh Red can't exile the Aid, so I'm going to play the Aid first, then we go Sentinel into Hammer. Yeah. No, they can't have Ratchet Bomb. They can have, well, not they won't play Ratchet Bomb. They can have, there's plenty of stuff they could have, just not specifically Prismatic Ending. Bet, doo doo bet, bet, boo doo bet, boo doo doo. Oh, right. Well, I guess we got to make a move. I don't think I'm supposed to make the construct here. So I guess we'll see if they pay for this first. But I do want to keep the construct token. Let's see if they pay first. I should have gone to equip on the Esper Sentinel. And the reason I should have gone to equip on the Esper Sentinel is that the construct doesn't go down to Blast Zone. I still have an Inkmoth, I still have a Saga, but that'll be blanked by Blood Moon. I can let this go and then I could womp them for 13, 14. Sorry, yeah, 14? 11, 12, 13, 13. But the triggers on this will be irrelevant, so play second hammer. I'm not sure if it's better to play the second hammer or the sword here. Hammer will save from bolt. We play the second hammer, we target the Sentinel. Is that right? Because then if they have another burn spell, they can kill only one of these. I don't think it matters which equipment I play here. I play the next equipment. They have to respond to that by killing one of the creatures. Because once it's in play, this construct just lives no matter what. Let's play the sword to hold the hammer for the Nexus eventually. Potentially. So this is now a 4-4. So we'll target the Sentinel with that. Oh, okay. Looks good. Oh, I could have played the thing and killed them. I mean, we'll probably win here anyway, but... Yeah, so Blood Moon doesn't save them, Blast Zone doesn't save them. They're just dead. I guess Fury into... No, Fury doesn't matter. Fury and a Shatter? Fury and a Shatter do it? No. No, it wouldn't. Maybe? No. No. Double smelt. Yeah, that would be something. All right, this is pro red. I don't know if you noticed that, opponent. But you're about to. Shatterstorm. You know what? I did get Shatterstormed like earlier this week. I did. It was feels badman. All right, so we scraped out a 3-2 with this. The sideboarding in that last match was obviously a bit goofy because I just didn't know what to do. I was like, you know what? All the swords give for a red, and even the worst one was fine. So, Ancient Grudged? No, they had Obosh still. They had Shatterstorm. Oh yeah. It was Shatterstorm and Ancient Grudge from the same deck. They were just sick of everyone's shit. Yeah, so this is really fun. I highly recommend checking out Crusherbot's Patreon. I forget the actual name of this person. I want to say Andre something. Yeah, here we go. Steven Dimov. So before I play more of this deck, I may patron his Patreon. It's pretty expensive though, but as far as Patreons go, that seems pretty big. Oh, Label Kills. What up? Yeah, we got real lucky in all the games. And this deck was absolutely a blast to play. I expect to see me playing more of it. I don't know if I'm going to check out their Patreon on it, but I probably should because this is like a really sweet version of Hammer. Is it the best? I don't know. People seem quite divided on it. Crusherbot certainly keeps putting up the results. Lapis John obviously just won the PTQ with black-white Hammer with Lurrus. So like, there's plenty of flexibility in the I see Label Kills. Yeah, the pro red on the guy. But I had a hammer in hand, so I was gonna have Nexus come in and kill you. So even if you went down to one card in hand, I'd still be able to get you. Yeah. I mean, Obosh red, and if that's like the M. Hayashi one, you just had some bad luck. Like you weren't able to get Blood Moons going in any of the games. And it happens. I actually played a lot of Obosh red, and Hammer Time is a tough matchup. Even though you're on red, it feels like it should be easy, but it's just not. Anyway, if you are in the future watching this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out any of my other videos you're interested in, and I will see you there. For everyone who's live, I think we're playing Label Kills. Thanks for the follow. We're going to play some 80-card Paradoxical